Review time before we continue. In the monkey wrench macro section, I've added these monkey wrench macros because I was looking for a function. I thought these might be the names. Here's what I was looking for. I was looking for the nil function and the has function. Has returns true when something is non-nil. Nil returns true when something is nil. We're going to add new data here eventually in the next video in the Filemob data section. In function boilerplate, we've added a section marker to the not nil function, which is just the has function, and added a section marker for the yes nil function, which is just called nil. Let's review the code. Output has, right, is going to be 0 here, and if we have a string, we're going to check for our custom nil type. If we have a custom nil type, we're going to return 0, otherwise we're going to return 1. Otherwise, we're going to check for all of these cases in which we would consider something nil, and we're going to turn 0 if it's nil, 1 if it's not nil. I realize that over here, if something's a string, we're not going to end up returning nil on an empty string here, are we? Because this check is not in here, is it? But, oh well, we'll have to fix that in a different video. So anyways, we're going to return output has right here. We're not changing any of the function. We just wrapped this function in here. But I don't know what video we originally wrote this function in, so I'm just kind of explaining it again. In the nil function, it's the inverse of the has function. So you can see us calling the has function here. And then if has is less than or equal to 0, then we are nil. And if has is greater than or equal to 1, then we are not nil. I did change this behavior because now I'm comparing with greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. Before I was comparing directly to 0, directly to 1, and I've also added this line of code here in these else's if we get an unexpected condition here and somehow get to this dead branch. We're going to return the output nil right here, and I modified this comment slightly, but besides that, no new changes to the nil function. Eventually, we're going to add code to this function here, but we're going to do that in the next video. Here are some tags to find the yes, nil, or not nil function sections, what we did previously, footnotes, and what we did in this video. If you want a longer explanation, go here. You are on the short playlist. Source code is down here. Email me here. Like, subscribe, send money.